right, everyone. I'm going to document this. It's 2:58. On my way to the Mind Center Wellness Center, and we're going to start ketamine treatments today to see if my treatment-resistant anxiety can be cured. I am very anxious and very nervous right now. We are here.
Dentistry.
Florida Mind Health, dude, right
I
in
see
front
it.
of us. I am totally bugging out at this point. Wish me luck. Okay, so just did the first infusion. A lot of emotions, a lot of crying. Thank goodness I had my daughter in there with me. We talked a lot. Tried the music here and there. Felt like I was pretty demanding. On the way home now, feeling really weird. So I'll check in with you guys when I get home. Another update, just made it back to the house, and Doc said it'd be about an hour and a half before these effects wear off. Got out the car and it felt like I was walking on a cloud, if that makes any sense. But got a little bit of a headache going on, not sure what that's all about, but not 100% back to normal yet, but what was my normal before, you know? Been an hour and a half since the treatment, laying in the bed. Doc said I still got that little headache. I haven't taken anything, but laying here, watching some Wu-Tang style Kung Fu. And gonna try to take a nap like he suggested. Very nervous about the second treatment when they up the dosage though, because the feeling is just weird. It's hard to explain. It is 10:28. Got about a half hour. We're about to leave to go to the second infusion. So this time they're up in the dose. I'm a little bugged out about that, but at least I kind of know what to expect at this point. I don't know. I'll check in. Here's the room this time. This is a different room than last time. Turns out, he said, this is the best room. This is a zero gravity chair. Don't know what that means. I'm freaking out because they're up in the dose because it's the second dose or whatever. But for my doctor and everybody else I show it to, I guess that's the machinery. And it's Alyssa. Still in a room and just finished treatment number 2. Whoa. To be continued, I guess. I don't know. I'm lightheaded. Just got back to the house from the second treatment. So second treatment in the books. This one was much more intense. No like floating, hallucination type deal, but inside my body, it was very powerful. Let's say, like I started. I don't know. I almost threw in the towel at one point, but made it through the second treatment, and yeah, on to the third. Okay, well, about to head to the third treatment, which makes it the halfway mark. It's been 4 days since my last infusion. Yeah, just keeping y'all updated. Super nervous because I know they're up in the dose, and it's like I'm going to the first treatment all over again. The back-to-back thing was kind of, at least I thought it was going to be kind of cool, but it was so intense last time that I'm little on the scared side. So hopefully y'all will hear from me a little later, and that means I'm still alive. Peace here. Now, this is the good room right here. This is the chair. Freaking out big time, but I have no choice. I want to get better.
What you wanna spank him for? He didn't drop no apple core, but I don't have grandma anymore. If I get to heaven, I'll look for grandma's name.
Okay, so just get back to the house. All that anxiety pretty much was for naught because once finally started getting the treatment, everything went cool. It wasn't as intense as it was last time. I think I'm still on the medicine because I left rather quickly, but I definitely still feel the medicine. Like I'm floating, yo. But it's repairing my brain. Dr. Keller, just to document, I've had 3 treatments, one on Monday. Today is Wednesday. Um, so I'm at the halfway point, right? This guy told me 3 to 4 treatments and I'd be driving all over the place, blah, blah, blah. Well, I just drove to Gainesville Golf and Country Club, which I did the other day fine because I had my daughter with me. Drove by myself, got a bucket of balls, went to hit this brand new driver I just bought, and I am freaking out. I was probably not even a mile from my house, and I feel like I'm dying right now. Like it is, I don't know if it's the heat, I don't know what it is, but I didn't even hit the whole bucket of balls. I just packed up, walked back to my truck, and left. I'm Doc. I don't know if I should continue on with this ketamine bullshit or not. Straight up. So I just want to give an update to anybody on YouTube that is thinking about this as a remedy for treatment-resistant anxiety or panic or whatever. Um, I had a meltdown after my third one, and I was on the fence about getting a fourth one or not because they're kind of expensive. And I tried to get a hold of my GP, but he was unavailable. So I let the ketamine doctor talk me into coming back for a fourth. You're supposed to have 6 treatments, so I went in for the fourth. The treatment itself was not that bad. It's I had a couple of freak out moments, but then I kept thinking of my mom and actually Jesus. It was just crazy. But to be honest with you, I had another meltdown at the golf course where I always go. It's very familiar to me. And for anyone out there thinking of getting ketamine treatments, like it's gonna, I mean, for some people it might work. I'm not gonna shit on the whole ketamine infusion therapy, but for me, it didn't do anything. I think I might have had a placebo effect at first, and at 450 plus tax and everything a pop, it just wasn't worth it to me. I've spent over $3,000. No, I spent over $2,000 on this. Did not go back for 5 and 6 because I don't feel any better. All I gotta say is I have a really good GP, and my regular doctor, GP, I'm documenting this for him basically, but I want anyone out there, because I did a ton of research before I tried this, because I don't like drugs. And that being said, all I did was chip and putt today at the golf course, and it was very uncomfortable. So I'm gonna give it a big thumbs down. Thanks for sticking with me through this journey, guys. Just my experience.